So there are a number of key changes to your annual and extraordinary general meetings. First thing to note is that if your building has 50% or more of tenants, you'll now be required to hold a tenant meeting before the annual general meeting so that tenants have the opportunity to nominate a tenant representative to the strata committee when elected at the AGM. Additionally, there's been a change to the quorum requirements for your meeting. Now, a quorum is the number of people that need to be at a meeting, present and financial, before a meeting can commence. The new legislation states that if a quorum is not achieved after 30 minutes, that those persons present and entitled to vote at the meeting can constitute a quorum and can commence the meeting as if a quorum was present. This is a positive change in the industry because often strata meetings needed to be adjourned and held again 7 days later, which incurred delays and additional costs for owners corporations. Another really important thing to note is that if you want to be on the strata committee, which is voted on at the annual general meeting, you now need to be financial at the time of the meeting. This is a very slight but important new change in the legislation that involves strata committee members and people who want to be involved in committees over the next 12 months. It's also a really important change to the number of proxies that people can hold. So a real issue out of the legislation was a thing called proxy farming, which is where one person or a small number of people went around collecting proxies so that they could sway a particular vote on a matter in their favour. Now, the new legislation says that if a building has 20 lots or less, a single person can only hold one additional proxy. If a building has more than 20 lots, a single person can hold a maximum of 5% of the total proxies allowed for that meeting. In my opinion, the changes around meetings, particularly around quorums and proxies, are excellent changes. They provide a much stronger framework for owners corporations, to have more productive meetings and not have to worry about having adjourned meetings. And similarly, it takes away the issue of proxy farming, which was a huge issue in our industry. It means that matters will be voted on according to the will of those people who are present at the meeting.